Okay. Great. Fixing the light. My life. Oh, yes. Hello. Hi. Good morning. Good afternoon. Hi, guys. I'm so sorry I'm late. How are you? Hey, honey. How you doing? Hi, Patu. Hi, Sumale. Hello, Katu. Let me pin the book title that I'm reading. Today is Black Girl Magic Mondays. So I am reading from, let me not lose my page. I'm reading from New Daughters of Africa. Every Monday I read from New Daughters of Africa because I'm trying to get through all of this. So yeah, you guys are gonna help me get through all of this. So it's Black Girl Magic Mondays. Lit X _ space actually called it that, so I decided to stick with it. So that's what we're doing every Mondays. I'll be reading from all the different years, I think, because the stories or the essays in here are actually, they are written in the years that the authors were born, I think. So from the 1900s to all the way 1920s, 1930s, 1960s is a very thick book. 1970s, and I am reading from the 70s this time around. I'm reading from Zukiswa Wanner's This Is Not Au Revoir. Hey, yes. Hey, New Daughters of Africa, yes. So that is what we're reading from. It's from page 627. So there's about 900 pages. Wait, 800 pages. Yeah, that's how big it is. I got mine from afroculture.co.za. They are actually running a 25% off discount on everything on their website currently until the 15th of July. So do check them out. It's Afroculture. I'll also tag them after this. And if you have been missing out on the live readings, they are saved on IGTV and on the YouTube channel. Yes, Patu says still haven't made my way through this one. It's thick. It's like very thick. Yeah, so I think Simule and I have decided we'll mark them through. As she goes, she also marks. So I'm also marking them. I've written there where I've read and what day did I read them. And the other ones, the sections which are signed because I was at the launch. So I've actually marked them off as well where the author would have signed on the page. So yeah, this is one book that I'm actually going to keep for my children. I'm not going to sell it because sometimes you do sell them, but mine is actually signed. Yeah, so I'm keeping that. So today I'm reading from Zukiswa Wanner's This Is Not Au Revoir. I'm going to read Zuki's bio, and then I will start with the story. That's the cover. Gorgeous, isn't it? Yeah. Thank you guys for joining me, and thank you for being consistent and making sure that I have fun when I'm actually reading. I really do appreciate it, and I appreciate everybody that keeps coming back. And if you have been missing them, like I said, they are on IGTV, and there is a YouTube channel where I upload all the reads, and hopefully I'll have like new content. Yeah, of me reading like snippets. Like, yeah, maybe I'll do that. Hi Makanaka, how's it? Welcome. So Zukiswa is a South African writer and publisher. She has published 4 novels, 2 children's books, a satirical nonfiction, and a literary travel memoir titled Hardly Working, which was published in 2018. In 2011, she was shortlisted for the Commonwealth Book Best Book and the Herman Charles Bosman Awards for her novel Men of the South. In 2014, she was recognized by Africa 39 Initiative as an African writer under 40 with the potential and talent to define trends in African literature. Yes. In 2015, she won the Casey Lodeker Memorial Award for London, Cape Town, Joburg. She was a 2018 Johannesburg Institute of Advanced Study, I think it's JIS fellow. Although mostly based in Nairobi, she may be found in any African city near you without notice. That's her bio. And she is actually the creator of Afrolit Sans Frontiers. I think that's how I said it, Frontiers. They are a virtual festival that is actually wrapping up today. It's on its 4th season, so you must look out for the 5th season, which is probably coming up. Okay, so this is not Au Revoir. And I haven't read this, so you must forgive me if I stutter. When I think of you and me, of us, I think of postcards throughout the year from an African city with extreme weather conditions. Maybe Johannesburg. Yes, definitely Johannesburg. Warming up in August and getting hotter towards the end of the year. August, end of. When we first met again, after so many years, I was with someone then, unhappily so. As unhappy with him as I am with you now. Soon, you were the 3rd person in our relationship with my someone then. Never a 3rd wheel. More the 3rd line in a triangle, giving us solidity and stability. The one we asked when you were around, why didn't you come to our life sooner? Always welcome by both of us. Everything happens just when it is supposed to. You would give your stock answer. Now that I have been with you, I know you don't have much original thought. I wonder whether you Googled even that cliched statement. Is it the line from a song or the words of a poem that I do not know? We would both complain to you about the other. Did you learn then how best to hurt me? Or had you had it in you from our uni days? You welcomed me into your home in December. Shall I talk to him? You asked. I shook my head. There is nothing more to be said. When we first met again at the end of August, something in me towards my someone then had already died. Sometimes I think I stayed with him as long as I did because you liked him. And I wanted the approval of an old friend I had cherished, had lost touch with and was meeting again. And when I shook my head, it seemed something changed between us that night. It seemed as though all the days since we met again at the end of August, no, since I had known you in undergrad at Wits, had been leading to this. The raging of our bodies matched the high-felt storm outside. I think we both came the same second as the lightning bolt that struck the tree in your garden. I know so, because when we looked at each other in wonderment, we were both lost, believing the noise had come from our bodies. It was only later, much later, when your neighbor texted to ask whether you knew that your wall was down, that we realized that though our bodies may have roared inside, the noise was from your lightning struck tree falling on a wall. There had been no plan on either of our parts, but you became my someone then, and my now no one accused you of stealing me from him. Sitting together in the heat of our first Valentine's Day, we laughed at him. But patriarchy is a mofo, you said. I nodded and added that in this age he could believe a woman is stolen instead of just going. We laughed, and I shook my head at my now no one, thinking I had no will of my own. You kissed me as I sat in between your legs while I marveled at your hands. Afterwards, we both proclaimed, I don't believe in Valentine's Day. And yet, when the day came around, although we made sure that we did not wear red, did not say Happy Valentine's Day, did not buy each other gifts, we would spend the day together. It seemed, as April approached and Johannesburg started teasing us with cold weather, your ardor for me cooled. Or maybe mine did too. You stayed out later. You were too tired to make love, or I was too tired. Then in July, that horrible winter storm happened. It brought snow with it. Inside, I felt colder than could be imagined, despite the overpriced feather duvet we had bought and the thermal walls. It started with the criticism as you lay next to me in bed, or were you lying on my lap on the couch? Your hand crept to just below my waist, and as your thumb and forefinger pinched me, you asked whether I was putting on weight. In my head, the words of Grace Mugabe rang, even before she publicly said them, and I wanted to shout them out, but did not. I did not say, stop it forthwith. Instead, I said, maybe a little. Then you kissed my stomach, and you kissed my stomach as I tried to suck it in, and said, it suits you, my zdula, my fehle. This said while you rubbed your own belly and smiled a smile that did not quite reach your eyes. Rich in every way coming from you, really. Painful too, since you know my history. The black girl who had to take a year off in uni for bulimia. Private school girls trying to be white. I overheard as I was wheeled to the ambulance. But shrug. You said my weight suits me, and I am no longer in uni, and I was convinced you were different from that no one. That no one. Okay, so because she calls her previous partner a no one. Okay. But then in a day or two, you stopped being impressed with my potential's doulaness. You instead started telling me that I seriously needed to lose a little weight. This as you ate a pork chop and pup I had prepared. No spinach, babe. It irritates my teeth, you would say. Besides, I had a salad at work. Pork chop and pup for you. Cabbage soup for me. You printed a diet that I should follow and stuck it on the fridge that July. Just to remind you, you winked. Summer bodies. There are old cassettes of Taibo and yes, a still functioning VCR, you told me. Billy Blanks would give me my exercise. If Taibo was not my thing, there was free Wi-Fi. Wow. Is he for real? I could find a routine on YouTube or download something on my smartphone. The problem with you, Naledi, you said, stroking my chin affectionately, belying the mean words you were about to speak. You always make excuses for staying fat. You said the F word. How do I know that this is a man? Anyway, ignoring that you were at least 20 kilos heavier than I was, I excused myself, went to the bathroom, stripped, and looked at my naked self. I did not need to suck my stomach in to see my mound of Venus, and yet I did. So I left you as August approached. Yeah, like less than a year before that August end of when we first met. It was then that we established a pattern. I would leave, you would ignore me for a few weeks, then return. Because you started communicating, promising to change, begging, in poetry, Antonio Jacinto's Letters from a Contract Worker, which you know is my eternal favorite. Last year it was Koleka Putuma writing about making love and orgasming in an office because you cannot write your own poetry. Okay, maybe that is a little unfair. We have never claimed to be you have never claimed to be a poet, just a lover of it. But as I sit here now thinking about it, I think there is something that smacks of serious insincerity on your part. Using other people's words to lure me back. You, whose own words are a casual, "I'm sorry." I don't like those kind of people who just say sorry because... Sometimes followed by half-hearted "babe, you know I love you." Never as heartfelt as the poems you sent trying to lure me back. But I used to always melt and always came back. For the last 3 years. Remember when I came to you that December and told you that it had died with my now no one. It had died with you too, and you can join him as now no one. No, I'm not going to anyone else as I came to you. I need to be with me, to enjoy this me with a will that both of you seem to believe does not exist. So this is not au revoir. This, no one, is goodbye. I know when you read my note, you will laugh as you always do. It is, after all, not the first time I have left you. You'll call one of your friends and say, "This Naledi." Short laugh, your face sneering. Her name went to her head, "This Naledi." She thinks she is the star. Longer laugh, cough. And your friend on the other side will likely ask what Naledi has done now. And you will tell your friend, "She says she has left." Laugh. She left a note, something about me being a diseased penis head. She gets things mixed in her head, my nana sometimes, you will say, because a woman cannot be a diseased penis head. Yep. What a very toxic relationship. I'm glad Naledi left. And yes, it was a man. I mean, the audacity, right? Simule says the relationship is very toxic. I mean, 3 years. Books and Rhymes says the audacity. Yeah. Hi, bookworms. Hi, how are you? That was today's reading, guys, of New Daughters of Africa. So this is every Monday I will read from the New Daughters of Africa anthology. This thick anthology. Yo. Yeah, it is very thick. I mean, look at my face. That's how thick it is. But yes, I will read from different eras. Last week I read... What did I read last week? I forgot. But yeah, I've been reading from this book for the past 2 weeks. Yes, no, yes. But yes, I will be reading from this book until. But yes, last week I read from My Perfect Husband, which is Renee Malachi's story. It is actually in a book. She does have a book published by Mujaji. So I did say Mujaji does have stock. It's on mujajibooks.co.za. But yes, that was today's reading. Next week I will read... Oh, I also read from Sefi Atta's The Cocktail Party. That's when I started. So I've read 3 times from this. Maybe next week I'll do the current people. Let me see who's in the 90s. I see Panashe Shigumadzi has a book. Oh, there is... No, she has a little bit from These Bones Will Rise Again. Okay, that should be good. That should be good. Maybe I'll read from that next week. But yes, that was today's reading. What time is it? Oh, I also have 5 minutes to spare. Normally I read from from 5 until 5:30. I hope you've enjoyed today's reading. I like how I would have thought I thought I wouldn't understand it because how conversations are always written in a book. The conversations weren't written like when the other person is talking to the other. But yeah, it was a good read. It's a good short story, and I think I need to buy some of Zuki's books. I don't remember what book I have of hers, but definitely not London, Cape Town, Joburg. But I need to actually grow my collection of Zuki's work. But that was it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you have missed out on the live, it will be saved on IGTV and it will be available on YouTube as of the next hour or so. But that was today's reading of New Daughters of Africa, Black Girl Magic Mondays. I actually got delivery of, hold on. I actually got delivery now, like a few minutes, no, an hour ago. I just wanted to show you, made in SA. What is made in SA? Oh, yes. Simula's asking, look. So I got this. Thank you, Blackbird Books. I did say I was gonna rock it. So Kamusha, I will rock it properly. Get with the outfit. Blackbird Books rocks, yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna wait for the black ones to come. You guys must shop on Blackbird Books .africa so that these maroon ones can run out and then they can restock with the black ones. I want the black one because black is beautiful, right? So I got this. Thank you, Blackbird Books. This is from Blackbird Books _Africa here on Instagram, and then you can order, if you order for, I think they've got a special going on with this where you order over 500 or so, and then you get this for free. So go on to blackbirdbooks.africa, www.blackbirdbooks.africa to order all your Blackbird Books titles. I've got mine over here. Let me see if I can turn this around. They all here. Yes, I'm loyal like that. And then the color suits me. Thank you. Oh, I like black. Thank you, Simula. Simula says the color suits me. And Zintatu says the bookmark is super cute. Oh, I got this. The button is missing. There was a button here. I'm thinking of actually getting a bunch of these. I will also tag the lady who sells them. But yes, these are cute. Thank you so much, Zintatu. Happy Monday, guys. I will see you tomorrow at 5. Tomorrow is Tuesday. Yes, tomorrow is Tuesday. I will see you guys at 5 p.m. For another 30-minute reading. And then please remember, subscribe to my YouTube channel. So yes, I think I've got 40 subscribers now. And I just saw a notification of another person. If you are live now with me, thank you for subscribing while I was busy reading. I did see that notification. I'm not sure who it was, but thank you so much, guys. I will see you tomorrow. So excited about this. Yay, 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 yay. I think this is 260 or 270 on Bookamoso, on Blackbird Books. Oh, there's even a note. Aww, there's a note. Tabiso. Thank you, Tabiso. Bye, guys. I love you. Thank you so much.